Welcome back to my misadventures. Just gonna leave it paused here for a few moments. See if any other misguided misadventurists stumble into it with me. Otherwise, I'm just expecting me, myself, and I, and that's perfectly fine. It will eventually make its way to YouTube. Okay. See if my whole one subscriber is watching. There's a 1 here, that's probably me. That counts yourself, I guess. See, what is the latest? Dwemerologist returns part 3. We have 2 already up on Twitch. So before 5. So this would be our 6th broadcast of the Dwemerologist playthrough. We weren't going to do that. We're going to... You know what? Let's do this. Let's do Unfathomable Depths. So for anyone who is just tuning in with this video, this character is a Dwemerologist. And that means he is like an archaeologist, but his focus is primarily on Dwemer civilization and culture and all that. He has no interest in the Civil War, has no interest in the main plot. We had just concluded the Thieves Guild quest, well, concluded as far as we were going to take it. As you can see, we still have the Enter the Twilight Sepulchre. That's not going to happen. And we still have the skeleton key, which we will be keeping until the end of the game, until our run is done. Right here. So now lockpicks are pretty much useless because we have that Daedric artifact. It's like the only Daedric artifact you get from Nocturnal in the game. And you don't even get to keep it. How's that fair? You get one from Azura. You get one from Hermaeus Mora, who's actually locked into a main quest also in Dragonbone. But there's no, like, Daedric quest. There's no Daedric quest like that for Nocturnal. Let's see what direction we're going. Okay. there's no quest like that for Nocturnal. So out of all the Daedric princes, all the things you can collect in the game, all the little baubles, and... I do believe we're going the wrong way. See, Riften always fucking throws me off because there's, like, no visible road. And, like, everything from Riften sends you, like, in that direction behind it. So you have to go, like, physically around and behind, where I think, oh, it's going to send you, like, from the gate outward. No. Did anyone else ever just sit down and think that you... the only time you actually have all the Daedric artifacts is if you don't finish Nocturnal's quest. You keep that. And you don't use the Augma Infinium. And then you do all the other Daedric Prince's quests. Did anyone else ever, like, think of that? Like, oh. So, we're not going in the right direction. I hate how they designed the pointer, the cursor, and the character icon on this UI mod. Because for me, it's very indecisive as to whether the character is closer to or further away from whatever. Okay, so I apparently just don't know how to tell directions. See how we're physically going around the whole of fucking Riften? All the way around. I guess if we knew we had to go in this direction, we could have left via that gate.
Mind you do not step in a rabbit burrow. They are easy to miss in the dark.
I think rabbit burrows are actually called warrens. I think. Look, I'm not crazy about how the weather changes the look of the environment that much. Because it's, like, unrealistic. Like, I get it. It's a fantasy game. So... Bye! One of my complaints, or not even really a complaint, it's just a pet peeve or a grievance, is when people demand, they complain about mods being so not lore-friendly, unrealistic, the game is unrealistic, but then they have these... Stupid fucking...
I told you. Did not stand a chance.
Yeah. Maybe don't interrupt me when I'm fucking talking. And I will take what you have on your corpse. Your fucking head cold voice. Ooh, no more stops. God damn it. And then their voices fucking overcut my voice. I'm talking, so I have to fucking argue with them. I have to scream over them so people can hear. Because it's very important, Todd, that we have all these random fucking encounters, like a fugitive and a hunter, interrupting you during combat. Jesus Christ. That just flusters me so fucking much, and I can't even remember what the hell I was talking about. Because it distracted me so much. I legit cannot remember what I was talking about because they have distracted me so much. With their fucking talking. Talking over my voice. Oh, we've got goblins now. Okay.
They did not know who they were messing with.
One thing I really despise about Skyrim, aside from the fact that there's a million bears everywhere you go, and millions of wolves, how are there even any, like, ruminants around anywhere? Because shouldn't all the bears and wolves have eaten all of them? Shouldn't there be, like, a carnivore civil war breaking out? Fighting over foodstuffs? Over prey and territory? It makes no fucking sense! Now I remember what I was saying. So people will complain and say here, where's the realism? Where's this? Where's that? It's not lore friendly. And then you see their in-game screenshots, and their characters are always some ridiculously paper doll looking anime character with huge tits, fake hair, huge eyes. They look stupid. They look like a porcelain fucking doll. Or like if you ever watch the Epic Nate's videos, he likes to use the mods, or I don't know if he plays them, so I'm not trying to drag him. I don't even think he plays the game. I think he just narrates the stuff. But anyway, the videos he uses, someone uses a mod to turn the Dunmer white. Despite the fact that Dunmer, Dun and Dunmer literally means dark, which comes from Dunkel. I'm trying to think. Now, don't drag me for this, but it's either German. I think German is Schwarz. It's like Scandinavian or something. Dunkel, which means dark. That's where the term is derived from for Dunmer. Dark. Dark elf. Dunmer. Dunkel. Dunkel Alf. Dunkel Alfen. And it's just other things where the characters look so...
I don't like this place. It feels like we're being watched.
I'm gonna turn the voices down. This is pissing me off. Thank you.
It's a simple job, Drennan. We get in, we steal the lexicon, we leave. Don't get jumped.
The mods that turn people into little Cupid doll porcelain characters.
Enough. Their services will be more than adequate. Let us continue.
Little fragile Cupid doll porcelain cherubim characters that don't look like they could do shit. And of course now they always emit shock. Because why wouldn't they? Stupid fucks. I've decided I'll just lower the volume, the in-game volume, if I don't want to fucking argue and compete with the game. Because I am streaming it, and the whole point is to hear my voice. My voice might not be attractive or pretty to listen to. You're not going to do I'm not going to do ASMR to it, and you're going to lull yourself to sleep. And yes, if you can tell by the irritated tone of my voice, I am getting annoyed. Just getting ever so slightly annoyed. If I can finish another earlier thought before I got yet again distracted, one thing I hate about Skyrim, I despise its constant tendency to have these fucking random encounters shoved down your throat. See, Fallout 4 had them, but they were more like you had to go out and find them. In Skyrim, they find you. You can be literally randomly doing nothing but exploring the wilderness like Grandma Shirley and smelling the flowers and, oh, that's a pretty sunset. Oh, that's a pretty forest vista, scenic, whatever. Oh, that's a pretty fish splashing in the water, whatever. And Lord forbid if you're knee-deep in combat with a bandit, marauder, or a dragon, or whatever, because if a fugitive fucking shows up, they don't care. They have no self-awareness, not programmed to stop and wait for you to be done. Oh, hold this, and don't tell anybody. And if you snitch, rat me out. And they're fucking cowards. I kill him every time I see him, then I wait for the hunter to come and I kill him. I can't believe after over a decade of this fucking game being out, 6 or some odd years of the special edition being out, and a year of anniversary edition being out, there's no mods to remove the fugitive hunter scenario. How is this possible? Modders of Skyrim? How is this possible? We have mods. Okay, we have mods. And I'm using one to completely get rid of hired thugs. Now, I'm assuming they're using the same or similar script. Move to player location, find player location, initiate, blah, blah, blah. You know, and, oh, someone's paid us to take care of you. Well, then the other one, take this and keep quiet. Don't tell anyone. You know how fucking annoying that is? And Lord forbid I'm not one of these fragile lore purists. Because when that shit happened in Winterhold, I would have easily thrown down the controller, shut off the game. They're not even supposed to be able to get into Winterhold without passing the fucking test. Todd. And the second that I bullshit my way through the gates and they're open, some fucking crackhead fugitive and the fucking hunter he stole from. Yeah, because they all do shock damage now. Try to look at my surprised face. You can't see it, but I'm trying to look shocked. Trying to look surprised. Next we'll have Dwemer automatons with Fat Mans from Fallout. And mini nukes. It's repetitive. Because it's not a one-off, one-and-done thing. In fact, in a couple more, like, in-game days, there'll be more. There will, in fact, be more. We played through here on my last Dwemerologist playthrough. So, TLDR, as the kids say, I fucking hate fugitives and hunters. I hate the random little fucking scenarios, the little, whatever you call them, the encounters. I'm sure someone, Todd or someone, one of the developers, had a big brain idea when coming up with that. Oh, look! What if we took what we did for Oblivion, and since Fallout 3 and New Vegas came out between that time, because Fallout 3 did have random encounters, very similar to this. Oh, wow, he went down immediately. Am I really that strong? So anyway, since they have random encounters akin to the Skyrim ones that you see in here, only I think they were executed slightly better, Skyrim's is more in your face. See? See? Look at this! Look at this! And they always show up at the last worst fucking moment. The couriers I can kind of understand, because it's like they're looking for you, specifically you, and they give you a message and then that's it. They're done. I feel like I didn't want to deal with the hunter and the thief to begin with. Especially when all they have is low-level items. At this point in the game, I'm no longer using anything made of iron. So, why do I give two shits? Why do I care that he's stolen a steel or iron? It's stupid. And then the game forces this mechanic onto you, that they hide it on you, and then expects you to wait for the hunter fuck to show up. Hey, have you seen a thief running by through here? Stole a family item of mine. Get fucked. Really, get fucked. The game should be able to know, oh, this person is level such and such. They probably have access to Daedric weapons by now. You can die. Fucking spiders. Yeah, and if you can tell, I don't like the random encounters in this game. I really don't fucking like the random encounters in this game. The ones that you stumble upon organically, like the old orc who wants to die, and the 3 drunks, those ones I don't have a problem with. We are finding all kinds of dwarven booty. And someone actually went out of their way to trap that door. Where would the traps come from? Oh, right there. So the dwarves themselves might have trapped that. Might have. Interesting. Random encounters in Fallout 3 New Vegas were done so much better. In fact, I can't remember any that were in New Vegas. That's how good it was. I think there were ones that you had to...
Ignoring us.
Abundanzel is waiting.
Waiting for what?
No one seems to know. Perhaps the return of the Dwemer. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case.
Yeah, they did it way better. Not in your face. Oh, hold on to this item. And it's like some weak, shitty, like, low-end object that you would find earlier in the game, probably before you even got to Bleak Falls Barrow. And the game is supposed to be like, oh, see, I did a good thing. Now the character has a nice power-up. When at this point, it's very likely you have access to, like, I'm almost level 50. So, by this point, I have access to Ebony, have access to Dwarven. I found some Daedric stuff. Not much, but some. And these are just stupid things. Morrowind never had this issue. But because hand-placing things, static objects, takes too much time. And this goes for developers and mod authors. So we're going to be lazy and rely on leveled lists for everything.
Quite a fight, but there was only one possible outcome.
We're going to rely on level lists for everything.
I told him we should have hired a thief. And yet none of us can pick a damned lock.
Guarantee there were traps over here. It's got 22 minutes. I gotta turn off the timer's gonna go off. You know what? I want to test something. I've got a mod installed, a test mod. That's supposed to fix this shit. Well, what do you know? Look, that's how they're supposed to fucking look. The steel Nordic gauntlets. Like that. As soon as I get permissions, I will publish that mod. And make it available for everyone. But for the time being, it's a private mod. It's nice to know that that mod works. Was there not?
It is large indeed. I did not anticipate a dungeon so size or the time needed to uncover the entrance.
This person is busy.
A few hours sleep, and we should be ready to continue through.
Maybe we should turn back. I don't want to sleep here.
Drennan, you do understand that the lexicon at the bottom of this place holds the accumulated memories of centuries of Dwemer.
Not to mention our pay.
So?
So we're not turning back, you fool.
Besides, you're not scared of a few sleeping metal men, are you, Drennan?
This person is busy and is a ghost. Owned? What? They're dead! How can they own it when they're dead? Their ghosts own it? I really do think that it was just the Dwemer who set those traps themselves. Considering, like, the feats they've accomplished, it's not, like, so much to think that they would booby trap, you know, their, Did I not read all those skill books? I thought I did. Oh, my test character, I read them. Okay. You know, it's not so much to assume that they would have booby-trapped their, like, workshops and reliquaries and things like that. Because, you know, if you look at some Dwemer runes that are overrun with Thalmor, they set traps, bandits, they set traps. They are still inhabiting those places. The fact that there's set traps, but there's no one but the robots roaming around. The animunculi. Call them robots, because technically they are robots. Come here, cunt. Come here, bitch. Good job, Ichigo. Inigo? I call him Ichigo. Good job, Kurosaki. Yeah, I'm going to go on a limb and just say that those were set by the Dwemer, the dwarves themselves. Probably against one another. You remember Calcemo saying cutthroat scholars wanting to take credit for his work? Oh, what is that? Oh. They say I lack the perks. Huh. I'm gonna have so many of these, what did it say? Oh, that's part of the other one that's right there. You lack the part to repair. Odd. What am I missing? It would be nice if it, like, said, requires blah, blah, blah. Like how the smithing menu will tell you missing whatever ingots or whatever. Otherwise, you're just like, oh, I guess this doesn't work. God, I hate those fucking things. Yep. They're all static shock now. They all have static abilities. Super annoying. God damn it, Inigo.
I thought you said these things were sleeping.
You said they were sleeping. I said they were waiting. It seems a few of them were waiting for someone to try and take the lexicon.
Great.
Ugh. We'll try to find out which... I'm pretty sure that Dwemer, the Morrowind-style Chthonia's Dwemer construct is in a Dwemer ruin. I just don't know which one. You know, I'm getting pretty fucking sick of these spiders, if I'm being honest. They all do shock damage. They have, like, the best range in the game. What? It took my gyro? It took the dynamo core, but said you lacked the part still? What kind of fucking bullshit is this? I feel like Robco certified was way more, like, obvious. And clear, loud and clear about what you could and could not do. And this mod is just kind of like, oh, you lack the parts, to do it. I think that's like the first corpse.
My pay will be nothing if we die in here.
Calm yourself, Freya. We are closing in on the lexicon. I can feel it calling. We'll continue without Drennan.
He didn't make it far. What the fuck killed him? There wasn't like any robots here. Did he activate a trap? I feel like as game studios, developers become more advanced with their technologies for like graphics and gameplay, they become sloppy with storytelling. And it's really sad when like an old, like almost 30-year-old game like Earthbound can tell better stories than these newer games. You know, and people will sit here and shit on Morrowind and say, oh, it's boring, all this talking.
Well, how the hell are you supposed to know what to do if you don't talk to people? Every sort of game like this since the beginning in time, unless it was something like Tetris or Mario, required you to talk to people to find out what to do. And if you're one of the unlucky ones to play like Bard's Tale, like the old Commodore 64 or whatever it was version, and the first Final Fantasy game, you had to chart out where you were going. Because they don't got the maps written for you.
You're close now. Can you hear the lexicon calling out?
Sure.
So we grab it and we get out, right?
Once we have the lexicon, we'll need to take it to its podium. I know what to do from there. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be mine.
Ours. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be ours.
Of course.
I could have sworn there was another person that's had a ghost character that... And not the Dremen guy who just died, but someone else who had died. What? He was swimming in the steps. This is like Sims 4 level of messed up. Yes, that is happening. The iconic Dwarven Centurion. Yes, that is happening. All right.
We're almost there. I can hear the lexicon. Come on, quickly.
Something doesn't feel right. Wait!
And I didn't get any, like really any potions, did I? Damn it.
My strength is returning. I am not at my best. It is a good thing I heal quickly.
Do I have any invisibility potions? Of course I don't. Oh! Oh! I'll just take everything. I've earned it. That was beautiful. Thistle! Where have you been? There's supposed to be a little cutscene with the goat. We saw her right here, and then she just fizzled out. That really is like a disappointing outcome. There's a bigger saying or word. Can I take that? Huh. So, what about that gated area out there? There was absolutely supposed to be dialogue, because we saw the lizard, the Argonian lady's ghost, or whoever. And, it didn't get activated, like she didn't say anything. Which is really weird. You know what? I've beaten the quest. I've beaten the boss. I did everything legitimately up to this point. How the hell are you supposed to get into here? Are you supposed to get into here? I'm not sure that you are. So that area is just locked off. For no reason. Bitch. Damn it. So it's just locked off for no reason. I'm to assume. Interesting. Is Inigo following us up on the top part? That's really weird. Like, normally those bars there are to be removed. Well, not removed, but lowered, because there's a lever that you would pull, a switch or a lever, and then they would... No one said Skyrim was perfect. I mean, I had to install a whole new mod just to take care of the goddamn Trinity Restored quest. So, we done already knew it was far from perfect. I want to put it out there. You do not have to talk to Deep Fathoms or whatever her name is. The female Argonian that lingers around on the Riften docks. You don't have to talk to her again. It's not required. The quest is complete. It's officially complete. Go ahead and turn that back up.
Well done.
You know, I'm just using a lighting mod, Surreal Lighting, and it really makes... See, these natural colors, these are in the game. All Surreal doing is, like, lifting that ugly filter. Like, if you play Fallout 3 or New Vegas, and have mods that remove the green filter from the Capital Wasteland or the orange filter from the Mojave Wasteland. Obviously, there's no ENB support on console. No, dude. Fuck off. I gotta take care of that. Yeah, I get it. I just had to pull something out of the oven. That's why that very obnoxious alarm was going off. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Just checking my YouTube uploads. I have both of my most recent KOTOR playthroughs uploaded and ready for viewing on my main AedanStarfang channel. So if that interests anyone, it's there. I was gonna go out filming sometime this week or today. For people who know me, I live in a... Oh, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Nobody.
Shut the absolute fuck up! Jesus Christ on a cracker. How did anybody stream and narrate this fucking game when every other, like, 5 seconds it's, "Oh, hi there, friend, wanna get drunk randomly? Or take this and keep quiet. Double cross or snitch me, you'll be in trouble," or, "Ugh, ugh." I mean, this game is more of a clusterfuck than Morrowind without mods. Morrowind is a good game. Is it a perfect game? No. I don't think I've yet to play a perfect game.
Conflict is inevitable.
Cunt.
Survival is not.
Yeah, that's why they're called nuisance animals, because they run in your way, they block your path, they're stupid, they don't lack the brain power to, like, get the fuck out of there.
I'm sure the food in your arse will take your mind off your troubles.
And of course, we're way, 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 way off from where we're supposed to be. God. I've been filming for just under an hour. 53 minutes. Well, not filming, broadcasting, streaming. Anyway, people who know me know where I live, the general region abouts, and we experience seasons here. So even though technically it's still fall, I think. Let me consult my calendar, since it's now the 1st of... So winter doesn't even begin until the 21st of this month. So it's still fall until the 21st. But we've been getting winter weather since, like, the end, like, October. Like, temperatures in the 20s and the 30s. Today it's off and on said rain and however, you know, long, winter weather advisory. And I'm just like, I don't really want to be caught in that. Because people who know me also know that I don't drive. I'm a pedestrian. And I just walk, you know, if I want to, like, film somewhere, if I can't walk there, I'll ride the bus. So I'll ride the bus or I'll walk there if it's convenient and just film. I'm going to turn the volume down again. Because I'm having to compete with it again. With all the background noise.
I'm staying out of this.
Please,
The sounds of Skyrim is supposed to be a,
I'm getting out of here.
I said don't hurt me! A fight.
Oh look, another cunt thief.
I'm going to put you down.
Mercy!
God. It's always something with this game. It is always fucking something. And the previous thief, his body wasn't even removed yet. Still just right there, lying there. It's always something with this fucking game. You know, and people, I give Oblivion shit for looking really derpy, like, because it looks like a stupid game.
Excuse me,
You know, if you just looked at the graphics, like the buildings, the landscape, it's a very pretty game. But then you look at how the NPCs look, and I'm not talking about monsters or animals. I'm talking about, like, you know, the humanoid models, like Imperials, Orcs, Elves. They all look ridiculous. And they all sound ridiculous. They sound like they're from a 1970s cartoon special. So I know I said I didn't have to talk to her, but I'm going to.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean... If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse... Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here.
Yeah, she's not the right Argonian, but
I can offer you for what you've given me.
Fathom's Depths is the one we need to talk to. Well, we don't need to since we're not obligated to, but I want to... There's extra dialogue if you speak to her after the quest.
Did you bring anything? I'm not sure what it's made from, but I can tell you that once you've had it. The Dunmer came up with the stuff a long time ago. I got mine off a merchant ship in Solitude. Worst, look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me. Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began. I overheard Bolly say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthas there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard. You've been kind. I thank you.
Where did she go? She's probably had enough time to just walk all the way around and circle back. See, I feel like Elder Scrolls 6 really needs to tone it down with random events. Either remove them completely or just tone them the fuck down. Because it gets to a point where you're in the middle of a quest or a fight, and these fuckers show up.
You have questions? Need something? Yes?
Okay, I guess I'm a liar. She has no additional dialogue. She's supposed to say something like, I can tell, I can feel the lexicon's been returned. But we're not freeing up 90 megabytes worth of content just to use the unofficial patch. Not worth it, in my opinion. Because then you have to build your load order around the unofficial patch. So, yeah. I guess if they made the mod limit larger, then it probably wouldn't be as disparaging.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
I don't think any of these people even have any money to barter with. Okay. So that was our second Dwemer ruin that we've completed. Where the hell is Raldthar? I always like to go there and kill the guy before doing the quest. Champion's Rest. Journeyman's Nook. That's Sarthal. Just a stone's throw from Winterhold. Erkingthend. It's supposed to be shaped like a Dwemer ruin, and it's not. And that's, like, really bothering me that they changed the Dwemer ruin shapes to look like the Daedric shrine shapes. I don't know why they did that, but they did that. Everything else I don't have a problem with. There's Mizincha left. Let me consult the wiki really quick. Because I always like going to Ralbathar first. And then showing up and then taking Muri's quest, say, "Oh, him? Oh, I killed him already." And she's just like, "What? He's already dead?" I like doing that. I like being an A+++ worker. That means killing people without being asked to. And of course, my computer is having a conniption fit. I hate Windows 10 so fucking much, it's unreal. It's unreal. You know, pretty soon the Xboxes are going to be basically Windows systems, and they're going to be so overloaded with like bloatware and spammy updates you won't be able to do shit with them. Can't play games because its built-in Defender system is constantly flagging it as being malware or what have you. See, I shut off Windows Defender completely and it still activates. The fucking shit still activates. I've got malware bytes. And once or twice a month I'll run like Avast, like I'll reinstall Avast or AVG, run a scan, then I'll uninstall it. See, the thing is after having used the internet for like 20 or almost 30 years of my life, because I first got the internet in the late 90s, you really start to learn what things you can and can't, you know, browse. Okay, so Ralbathar is in this region here. Closest thing is Uttering Hills Cave, or camp, or what have you. I've pretty much given up like PC gaming, unless it's like a DOS retro game, because Windows is just so anti-gamer, it's so anti-consumer. Is it any question of why people have switched over to Ubuntu and Linux and, you know, all the other third-party things? I'm not gonna lie, I thought Ralbathar was, like, further away. But, yeah. Won't surprise me, the same people who do that Windows stuff make Xbox, so... You know, like, Windows 7 was the last good Windows system, and even then people are like, oh, I prefer XP. People who hated Windows ME, I actually didn't have a problem with it. I liked Windows ME's customability. You could customize folders really well, and there really hasn't been a Windows program like that since then. Gallows Hall. Yeah, fuck you. Cunt. You have to like how the music keeps shifting. And we're like so far and away from our target. Because I don't like the way that Nordic UI changes everything. The pointer for your icon, which was supposed to point in the direction of which you are, is pretty much indecipherable from the other. Am I here? Am I there? I don't like how they fuck with the main menu. I thought it was just supposed to change the UI. It changes the main menu. Great mod, but I would appreciate if it didn't do more than what was advertised. Oh, fuck. Fucking imps. I'm probably just gonna uninstall that mod. I don't believe that there are any imps in Skyrim in the lore. And why do I have quest markers active? Oh, goody! More! Trolls are a real fucking hassle to fight in ESO. They're basically boss fights.
Depressing.
Huh?
Now,
What?
is this a surprise?
Shut up. I'm already here, you dumb idiot. Read the room, bro. Your comrades are dead. I'm not even that powerful of a mage. I'm just a higher level, and I'm using canonized Creation Club spells that are like nuke spells. I'm essentially a boss character. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. There we go. Oh, it's an expert level lock. Oh, honey. However will I manage? Hi! She ran right past me! Is that Elaine DuPont guy or whatever? He's still alive. Hi! I'm psychic. Huh? 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 Come on, pig.
You like to steal? You get this for free.
They really should make a companion like Inigo for Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, they're putting Grandma Shirley in just because she's like a popular streamer, and I've seen the NPC screenshot of her, meaning that it's not a lie, it's not a rumor. She is going to be in the game. So why don't they like? And Todd already said himself he likes Inigo. That's like his favorite like mod. So why don't they like have the guy who made Inigo hire him to put the character in Elder Scrolls 6? Make him canon. Do it, Bethesda. Make him canon. That's what we want. And bring back mysticism. You know what? I could probably rip that from the... Well, I don't mean rip, but you know what I mean. Learn it at an alchemy station. So this is the boss chest. The boss area. That's why that little jingle played just now. Orcish plate. God. There is just no making orc armor look pretty. Is there? It always looks ugly and homely. And if you're wearing it, you kind of... People, oh, you poor thing. I think back in vanilla Skyrim, before I had any of the DLCs... Oh shit, dude, I'm sorry. I had Miol wearing it because it looked really good on her.
I am a bit sore. Ow.
And there really wasn't anything like better at that point in the game until you like learned Daedric, and I never really was like one for using heavy armor anyway, so come on, you stupid bug.
Demands release.
You know, you can switch to using like close range. Inigo, it's no one's gonna judge you, of course. What did he say? There's a gremlin? Oh, jeez. Why would they put that here and you can't shut it off? This isn't Ms. Pac-Man. Some treasure. What's this? Oh, it's a master lock. I can't wait to get my 1 gold and a potato. You know what? This is not bad. I'm a bit too cynical with Skyrim. I can't wait to get to unlock that master chest and get my 1 gold and potato and wicker basket that the game loves. Oh, brother. If anyone's curious about what I pulled out of the oven, it's not lasagna. It is in fact meatloaf. Yes, I am a good oh, son of a bitch. So this is some bullshit. Oh, goody, Falmer! Falmer! You can die. You can die. You can die. You can die. I don't have God mode activated, by the way. Oh, I do have God mode. Oops. Huh. How long did I have that on for? There's no way in hell I had God mode active all the way from Erkington. There's no way. I turned God mode off to kill Mercer. And in fact, I proved it that I had it off. I must have turned it on because there were traps or something and I forgot to remove it. Anyway, I've already played AedanStarfang a dozen times. I've seen it, you've seen it. There's nothing new. If anything I've proven just now, with or without God mode, the only difference is that I'm not, like, truly immortal. I'm pretty much still one-shotting enemies. So it's kind of a moot point. I really should visit Septimus, because then I could pop in that little... the little, trinket, the little cube, or ball, or whatever. Which is required for opening the lifts to Blackreach. That looks like a sphincter, or a butthole. You're like, you didn't think something was off after you're just one-shotting all those Dwemer constructs? No. Because I knew my weapon was pretty OP. Like, why would I question that? And the spiders themselves, like, are only so powerful. Oh, good, Chorus. I was worried that we would go the entire game without dealing with these fuckers. Oh, I've been poisoned, honey. I've been poisoned. Here we go, honey. Here's one for you, you cunt. There you go. You blind cunt. Is there any guess as to why people just fucking hate the Falmer? Is it any surprise? Because they're annoying, they're OP. They seem to be everywhere. Oh, you want to come out and play? Okay, alright. Why am I not getting the stuff for Medesi? Oh, because I just had to bring him the sapphires. Okay. That's literally all I have left to give him are the sapphires. So I have like a bunch of junk that I've just been hanging on to this whole time. You have to commend their ingenuity. I'm carrying like 3 Dwarven bows. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. I'm just that much of a horde. Bye! See, I don't even need God mode. And the crowd goes wild! 2 hits with Dwarven. Dwarven bow and Daedric arrow. That's the sword I use. And the crowd goes wild. Ah. Oh. I have restricted myself to using nothing greater than Dwarven. And Daedric. The one exception is Daedric, because Daedric is rare And how often am I going to find Daedric arrows and Daedric weaponry? You know, Dwarven is like mid-high tier, and Daedric is like endgame tier. Oh, surpassed only by Dragonbone, which was added in, I think, in Dawnguard. Which technically, I guess, would make that Daedric armor. Damn it. Did you hear that chime or tone just now? It was like a doom. I guess I don't have the Ethereum Wars. I thought I did. So now we can do Muri's quest. And we'll keep that identify the Dwarven. Because, so we haven't even been to the Dwarven storeroom as this character, have we? I could have sworn that we had. Of course, that was probably my test practice character.
It's down the stairs, dear. Just come right in.
Where's Muri at?
I bet you could get a good price for those gems.
The Hag's Cure is here for all your discreet needs.
Silver skooma if you can. It is
So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Now, you let me know if you need a cure or anything else.
She must be at the inn.
to me, Reachman?
Reachman. What'd you say to me, Reachman? Excuse me? Fucking excuse me?
Why are
You
looking at me like
bitch.
that? The Dark Brother. Oh. My goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
You know, it would be nice if you stayed at the Hag's Cure, or, you know, we're actually at Silverblood Inn instead of the Pointer, because Nordic UI led me outside of the town gates.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
Actually, Elaine Dufont is already dead. I killed him.
Elaine is dead. I'm grateful. It's just this isn't at all how I imagined things would play out. There was Elaine, but I was considering more, and well, dead is dead, right? My thanks to you, assassin. Here's the gold I was going to pay for the job. You earned it, after all.
A measly 100 gold. Good thing I don't need it, huh? Just a heads up, the background music I added for the Dark Brotherhood is a bit loud. But you'll definitely notice it. And it's not like it's out of place music, it's music from ESO Dark Brotherhood, so it's Dark Brotherhood music. I mean, even the gloomy dungeon music that played in of course the fast travel dumped me out like, this is where the fast travel put me. Right here. I click on it and it makes that lock sound, like the game's thinking about letting me in. No, I don't think you should know anything, darling. We are a secret organization, after all.
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract? A bit more exciting than what Nazir's been offering, I'd wager?
I live only to serve. Hail Sithis!
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. You, my dear, are going to fit in here quite nicely. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more personal nature. It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been, well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery. So you understand my fear. If Cicero's planning something and conspiring with one of our own, it would be disastrous. Dear brother, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure.
By Sithis, we must
You need
stop
a
them!
hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin. They'll never think to check it. Who in their right mind would hide inside? Now go, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn.
You realize that she's indirectly saying I'm crazy, right? Who in her right mind would hide there?
That's the real question, isn't it? The jester enters, seals the door, and the conversation begins. So someone must be waiting for him inside. Any one of us could enter that chamber silently, unnoticed. But who amongst us would dare conspire against the sanctuary? The very thought breaks my heart. Isn't it obvious? As the Night Mother's keeper, he believes he's entitled to rule of this sanctuary. Cicero will cite our independence as the need to revert to the old ways. He'll claim we're undisciplined, unruly, heretical even. Ironically, the Night Mother could prove to be just as much a victim, a queen in a fool's twisted game of chess. I don't believe so, but I'll be able to instruct you further after you've returned from the chamber. It depends on what you learn. And make haste. You must be in place before Cicero and his ally arrive. They could be planning another meeting any time. Go, quickly. Hide in the coffin before Cicero and the traitor meet.
Nah.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian, and the Unchild. What about you? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do? Nothing! Not... I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet Night Mother.
Poor Cicero. Dear Cicero. Such a humble servant. But he will never hear my voice. For he is not a listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you. For you are the one. You who shares my iron tomb. Who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Wallen Road. Speak with Armand Mortier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
What? What treachery? Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm! She spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener! She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words. The binding words. Written in the keeping signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you. All hail the listener.
By Sithis, this ends now. Back away, fool. Whatever you've been planning is over.
Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice?
Reveal yourself, traitor.
I spoke only to the Night Mother. I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me. Oh, no! She spoke only to him, to the listener.
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken. The silence has been broken. The listener has been chosen!
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right? Okay, let's all take a deep breath. Cicero said he spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you. Please tell me this is some kind of sick joke. What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, just spoke. Right now. To you? By Sithis. And? What did she say? Amand Motier? I have no idea who that is. But Valenrud, that I have heard of. And I know where it is. No. No! Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
Garbage.
Oh, you are the listener! You are the listener! I have served Mother well, I have! Oh, well, yes, I did. I did indeed. I tried to listen, tried so hard, but the Night Mother never spoke to poor Cicero. the silence became almost maddening. Oh, but that was then, this is now. You're the listener, and the Night Mother chose you for a reason, I'm sure. Cicero will remain the happy keeper. Oh, the listener, well, listens. The Night Mother speaks to you, guides you on your path. But when the Night Mother speaks, the listener must you must. For her word is the will of Sithis, and Sithis is the Dark Brotherhood incarnate. Surely you're pulling Cicero's leg. Wait. The listener is serious. Oh. Well, of course the Night Mother will speak to you again. She might speak now, or later, or... I don't know. But speak she will. The Night Mother is part of you now. You get to hear voices inside your head. The rest of us should be so lucky. Oh, Cicero takes care of Our Lady's body. Oils it, preserves it, keeps it safe. Makes sure nobody disrespects our matron's coffin. Me? Oh, Cicero is just the keeper. I look after our matron, you see, the Night Mother. I keep her clean and protected and... happy. But I'm not the listener. Oh, no. You are the listener. You heard the words. And everything will soon be put right. What? Who is the Night Mother? Oh, you jest. You jest with gullible Cicero. You, of course, know that the Night Mother is our unholy matron. The undying spirit of a great woman who birthed the children of Sithis. And killed them in his honor. That's like telling you about the cold of space, or terror of midnight. Sithis is all those things. He is the void.
All right. I'm crazy!
Greetings, brother. Until next time, brother.
Is her face messed
Don't
up?
let my appearance throw you off. I'm older than you. A lot older. Getting bitten by a vampire 200 years ago. I would have laid down my life for the unholy matron. But that age is long since past. Astrid is my matron now. Take a look.
Really? Only one?
Until next time, brother.
You sell anything? No.
Brother. Well then, your timing couldn't be better. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge. Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hern. Happy hunting. He's a vampire and has blended into human society for years. He's never far from his female companion, Hurt, also a vampire. The contract is for the male Hern, but you'll probably have to contend with the female too. So for Sithis' sake, watch yourself. He is, by all accounts, the worst bard in all of Skyrim. Apparently, so many people sought his death, Astrid had to hold a lottery to determine the client.
Really?
Happy hunting.
One's in Morthal and one is in
I am but a humble instrument of Sithis. Our dread
Falkreath. See, Gabriella seems like she would be... Cicero must have... The developers must have meant Gabriella, but they said the Unchild. Gabriella is like all talking about old school stuff. Like, the girl is just like, oh, I don't care about that. Obviously. Babette, that's her name. Babette, the clown girl. Hello. Okay. There probably will be some Minotaur attacks, because there are Minotaurs in this region, because I'm using the 4th Unknown's Minotaurs mod. And Minotaurs do appear in the lore in Falkreath. As far up from Cyrodiil as up into here.
Stupid skeleton.
It really hits different when you're exploring in Skyrim with Morrowind music.
You're not supposed to be here. What do you think you're doing?
existence is at an end.
Help, someone's being attacked. Trespassing. They're dead, you know. And these people are like, they're cannibals. Because they're vampires. 1,000 gold bounty. I have no idea how I'm going to kill this guy. Discretion is best, of course. There we go. That was easy. He was already like had his back turned, and no one was the wiser. Let's see. I'll probably go ahead and call it after returning in these quests. Probably stream again in like an hour or two.
We need to talk.
Look, something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something is, but... well, we need to find out. If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree, Cicero's brought quite enough madness to this sanctuary. So go. Go to Vollenrude. It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads,
You must be talking about the carrier.
I serve Astrid. Just remember Astrid's commitment to her sanctuary, to her family. A family that now counts you as one of its own. Honor Astrid above all others. Right there.
I possibly pose. It's been quite a boon, looking like a shot. The man you need to speak, his name is Motier. That's a very old and powerful Breton family, firmly established in Cyrodiil. Most curious. Stay safe.
Brother, no sarcasm this time. You faced a vampire and lived to tell the tale. Well done. And if you contracted Sanguinare Vampiris, be sure to get that taken care of, else you'll end up like our own Babette. Unless, of course, that was your goal all along. Here's your payment. Wonderful. The only good bard is a dead one as far as I'm concerned. All that singing and mirth. Your payment, as per the usual. Well, aren't we the eager one?
Well,
sorry to
damn.
disappoint, but there's nothing. Try me again later. So, you may be the listener, or you may just be a lunatic who's started hearing voices. Either way, Astrid is still your mistress, not the Night Mother. Go on now.
Let me get. The listener wants my counsel. I thought you were above the opinions of mere mortals, now that you commune with dead old women. Stay
Okay, cunt.
You are the listener! I have served Mother well, I have!
Where's Gabriella at?
like creeping round in the shadows? Magical work just as good there as anywhere else. So you're the listener, eh? Well, that hardly seems fair. You just got here. The Night Mother should have spoken to me. Any idiot could see that. But I will serve gladly, as that's my lot in life. Now let's see. Volenrune. That's an old crypt, infested with Draugr, so planned accordingly. Their arrival's the best thing that's happened to the Sanctuary in years. Astrid is an effective leader, but we've been rudderless for too long. Scrounging for contracts, abandoning the tenets. The Dark Brotherhood has been reduced to a group of common cutthroats. Frankly, it's embarrassing. Yeah, goodbye.
The devs. The devs expressing awareness.
If the Night Mother truly spoke to you, if you really are the listener, your destiny was written in the void. Astrid is right to fear your power.
What?
Brother, stay safe.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream here. And I'll be broadcasting in a little while later.